Remember, if you need to talk to me, you can talk. You're muted, so you're not going out to the world. Only I can hear you.
Hello, Luke. How are you today?
that red one all the way in? The red wire, is it all the way pushed in? Is the red wire pushed all the way in? Is it pushed all the way in? Oh my! And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying the day off. Happy President's Day. I don't know, do you wish somebody happy President's Day? It's like, I don't know. Either way, hopefully you're having a nice day off. We have got a fantastic high school matinee about ready to take place here right before your very eyes and ears on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my cameraman here today, the Lou and Solu, Lukey Bonner, behind the lens here. We have got a fantastic battle from West Hartford as the Masuk Panthers pay visit to the Conard Chieftains. The Chieftains wearing their home white sweaters with the big C, red C across the chest, red shoulders, gray and white trim, always looking sharp as always. Coming off with a big win this weekend against their rival Hall. They won that one 4-1 right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. We'll see who's going to get the starting goal. I believe it's going to be great in Selstad, so we'll let you know as soon as we know. You will know. And down at the other end, the Panthers. They're the road team, so they're wearing their road black sweaters with the MC across the chest. Real sharp-looking red and white trim, black shorts, black socks, black helmets, black gloves. A lot of black on these uniforms here, but they look good. They look sharp. The Panthers come into the affair with a record of 10-5. And the Chieftains come into the affair with a record of 8-2. And the Chieftains are undefeated in their last 5 games, ladies and gentlemen. The last 2 have been very exciting right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. A 0-0 epic the other night versus Rocky Hill. That was an incredible game. We had the privilege of being here to show you that game. And they defeated Hall over the weekend, 4-1. Their big rivals. They went 2-0 against the Warriors, so they're fired up. They're getting ready. The Panthers are getting ready. The postseason right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen, and this affair is right around the corner. It's high school hockey here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. We play 15-minute stanzas here on Solo, here in the high school level. Icing and offsides is in effect. Delayed offsides is in effect, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is not icing as it is in youth hockey. If it's tied at the end of regulation, there will be a sudden death overtime for 8 minutes, 5-on-5. If one of the teams scores, the game is over, hence the sudden death or sudden life, depending upon who you've got money on in Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. So we're about ready to get underway. We're just going to do another quick test here, make sure we're all set to go, and you could share that link. It's President's Free Weekend here on the Solu, so share that link, solubroadcasting.org. And here it comes. I was wondering where the music was. This is one of the louder rinks. Yep, we're good to go. So usually the music is blaring. So you got a few minutes left to go here, ladies and gentlemen, for you to make yourself a nice sandwich. Get that extra bag of Doritos going, get the soda pop ready to go. And we'll see who's going to be starting in goal here for the Panthers. Going through the warm-ups, you see number 30 out there, Andrew Guerrera. And I believe that's number 1. Yes, it is. That's Troy Beck. So I'm not sure who's getting the start here tonight. Like I said, as soon as we know, you will know. The Chieftains really, in my opinion, really starting to find their game here. I saw them earlier in the year, and I say, these guys are a lot better than their record shows. And now they've finally gotten back to 500, 8-2. They were a long way below 500. And like we said, they're undefeated in their last 5 affairs. So really have found their game. And I'm telling you, and I've said this for a long time, I've said it all season long, this is not the team you want to run into in the first round. These guys are very well coached, a big physical team, good goaltending, very tough to beat, big, powerful forwards that like to get the puck in deep and take runs at you, ladies and gentlemen. So my kind of team. This is my first look at the Masuk Panthers. Really like the logo with the M and the Panther head in the logo there. That's a very unique design there. Whoever designed that probably a long time ago, but either way, very cool. Like it very much. They're looking sharp. The Chieftains are looking sharp. We're about ready to go. We got about another 2.5 minutes left to go here during warm-ups, and then we will be getting underway. They'll go through the starting lineups here today. And then we'll have the national anthem, and then it'll be game on. Coach Olson behind the bench yet again for the Chieftains. I'll tell you, if you're a Conard family member, you are very, very lucky and blessed to have that young man behind the bench. He's an excellent coach and a real nice guy and does a nice job with the lads and ladies. I don't know if they have any girls on their roster. Some high school teams do, so I always like to make sure that we don't forget the ladies. Of course, well, Conard's got their own girls team, so they'll co-op the War Chiefs. They also play on the Solu, so I don't think there are any girls on the team here. A couple of towns like our town, we don't have any girls high school teams, so we have a couple of girls on our high school team. So not sure if the Panthers do. If they do, that's fantastic. I'm a big fan of ladies hockey, although very unfortunate that USA Hockey in the world that we live in doesn't let them check, but that's another podcast for another time. I always say, you want equal pay? Well, you need equal play, and they're not allowed to do it. But if I were king, ladies and gentlemen, the girls would be checking, and, well, not in high school, I guess, but the professional girls would be dropping the mitts as well. But, society frowns upon that. But ask Dana White if Ronda Rousey was bad for business. I think not. All right, we're about a minute away here from the main event of the afternoon, and I want to remind everybody it's President's Free Weekend, so share that link. No pay-per-view or anything all weekend long here live or later on from our archives. The boys can go back and catch the game anytime that they like and share it. And feel free to cut up highlights, put them on TikTok, do whatever it is that young people do. And we're about ready to get underway here. And tonight, a big event tonight, a big game tonight between New Canaan. The New Canaan Red Rams are going to be paying visit to the Fairfield Mustangs. The battle down in Bridgeport, and the Solu will be there, and you can tune in right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, solubroadcasting.org, or go to our YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and type in Solu Broadcasting, and you can cast the games right onto your big screen. Anybody, anywhere can tune in right now, anywhere in the world. So we're ready to get underway here. The Panthers and the Chieftains. Very excited. I always like to see a team that I haven't seen yet, so I have not seen these Masuk Panthers. I believe it's pronounced Masuk, if I'm incorrect. I know it's spelled S-U-K, but I believe it's said S-O-O-K, Masuk. I guess there'd be an E at the end of that, perhaps. Perhaps it'd be a silent E, or perhaps it'd be an E that you use, ladies and gentlemen, like the Hawaiians. They use all the letters out there. Hawiwi. All right, we're going to have the starting lineups here from the PA announcer, and then the national anthem of the United States of America, and then it'll be game on. So I'm going to turn everything over right now to the PA announcer, and we'll get you those starting lineups right now. Gotta lower the volume for that. All right. Try that. Ooh, I apologize. If that's unpleasant at home, imagine how unpleasant it is inside headphones.
Memorial skating rink for this afternoon between Masuk and Conard. Now the starting lineup.
Derek Jeter,
First,
number
for the
2.
visitors from Masuk. At center, number 3, Drew Scalia.
Number 3, Drew Scalia.
At wing, number 11, Nick Conda.
Nick Conda, number
At
11.
wing, number 15, AJ Machete.
AJ Bersetti.
One defenseman, number 10, Colin Deering.
Number 10, Colin Deering.
Defenseman, number 13, Jack Cirillo.
Number 13, Jack
And
Cirillo.
goal number 1, Torrey Beck.
Troy Beck.
Masuk is coached by Andy Townsend.
Coach
And
Townsend.
now the starting lineup for the Conard Chieftains. At center, number 21, Brian Bell.
Ryan Fell, number 21.
Left wing, number 3, Aiden Emery.
Aiden Emery. Such a good game last 2
Right wing,
games.
number 6, Nolan Trent.
As did Nolan Trent. Love this line.
Defenseman, number 2, Luke Schaefer.
Luke Schaefer.
And the other defenseman, number 17, Harrison Sweeney.
Harrison Sweeney.
And in goal, number 29, Graydon Selstad.
It is Graydon Selstad getting the start.
Conard is coached by Jason Olson.
Coach
He's
Olson.
assisted by Ryan Peranio, Jordan Bonjame, and Jack Willett. At this time, we please ask that you rise as we honor America and the brave men and women stationed around the world this evening defending our country so that we can enjoy this game with the playing of our national anthem.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The national anthem is now done and out of the way. We're about ready for the Chieftains and the Panthers here this afternoon. A special holiday matinee event here from West Hartford. Two good organizations getting ready to go at it. Masuk does not look like a small team either. They got some height out there. Number 8, Jack Takis, and number 3, Drew Scalia. Looks like is that 13? 13 as well. Those are some big boys here that the Panthers bring with them. We'll see if they like to lay the lumber. I hope so, because that would certainly please the broadcaster. All right. Hope you got your sandwiches made. Hope your sarsaparillas are poured. And they are full of ice and ready to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Get any better than this? High school hockey on the Solu. The Panthers and the Chieftains about ready to do battle. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. And anybody anywhere in the world can tune in right now at solubroadcasting.org. Like I said, you can watch on a variety of our social networks on YouTube. Just type in Solu Broadcasting or go to Twitter or Facebook. It's everywhere. It's President's Free Weekend, so every game all weekend long, free for everybody to tune in. A fundraiser for the Calbo Strong Foundation. Another game tonight for Fairfield. As you see on the screen, your donation button there. If you smash that donation button, we would certainly appreciate it, and so would Charlie's family. All right, we're about ready to get underway. Fell leaning in against Scalia. I'm not sure if Scalia related to the old Supreme Court Justice, Mr. Antonin. All right, Panthers win the draw now. Back to the blue line for Cirillo. Cirillo chipping it in, sent in there by Conard. No icing as the Panthers touched it on the way in. Conard. Nice weak side pass quickly up to Trent. Here's Trent now. Trent can't get around number 15. That's A.J. Machete. Bouncing puck knocked down through the neutral zone now. Sending it in there is Emery. Emery, in this broadcaster's opinion, has gotten better and better as the season has progressed on. Paolito sending it behind the net. Picking it up there, the Panthers. Panthers trying to come out of their own zone. Stepping up. He's the rugged defenseman, number 24. He scored a beautiful shorthanded goal to open the scoring against Hall on Saturday. That's Gavin McGowan. I love his game, ladies and gentlemen. Like I've said it before. If you're a fan of the program, I'm always afraid of, well, I shouldn't say I'm afraid. I like to repeat myself, but there's always somebody tuning in for the first time. So McGowan, my kind of defenseman, shows up in the rink with a snarl. Plays the game with a snarl. I don't know. I mean, he might be smiling in the locker room. I don't know. Sending it down low now. That was Ewald. Lost the handle on it. Hard around behind the net. Took a weird bounce there off the boards for a moment. Paolito sending it around there. Waiting there is Naris. Naris couldn't get it out. Pinching down low there. Nice job there by Alex May. Behind the net now. May trying to get it back in front. McGowan winning that puck up to Naris. Naris sidestepping the rush there by Sufkin. Getting it out to center, and away come the Chieftains now, carrying the puck over the blue line, letting the shot go. Steve easy there by Troy Beck. Heller getting the puck on net. First save of the afternoon for Beck. 13:41 left to go here in the opening stanza of the game, just nicely underway. Still a fantastic opportunity for everybody at home to throw in $5 a man on the first goal. Nothing like gambling on youth hockey, ladies and gentlemen. No point in not gambling on it, especially with all the advantages and technology today. Bo Bacon covering the blue line. Back to the center ice it goes, sent in by Sufkin. It's met there by a couple of Chieftains as the Panthers send it behind the net now. There's Sweeney. Sweeney sending it hard around. Another one of the defensemen that I really have grown fond of here on the Chieftains. I noticed him last year, as I did with McGowan. Sweeney, a big fella, takes up a lot of space, likes to lay the lumber, can rush the puck, and favorite attribute of his, I would say, is his shooting. He loves the shooting. If I had a shot like that, ladies and gentlemen, I would shoot all the time, too. There's Ewald now. Ewald. Chase behind the net there. Go high off the glass. Evade Shaughnessy now. Back to Paolito. Paolito sending it back through center. Big hit there. Shaughnessy sending the young lad flying. Shaughnessy lost his mitten. There's Shaughnessy now with one glove, looking like Michael Jackson or Willie Mays Hayes, depending upon how old you are. Into the corner now. Chieftains trying to get it out in front. Can't do so. Sent back out by the Panthers. Both teams, not a lot of offensive chances yet. Still feeling each other out. Whatever that means. Never understood when people say, oh, two teams are still feeling each other out. What in the world does that mean? The puck was dropped. Game on. You don't need to feel each other out. You know what to do. Put the puck in the net. Hit somebody. That's it. All right, now both teams clogging up the neutral zone. Nothing wrong with that. It's always more important that the other team doesn't score when you're on the ice than your team does score. Here's Deering now. Colin Deering leaving it there for Cirillo. Cirillo, a little bit of trouble. Paolito pinching in, keeping it in. There's Drew Scalia now, number 3 in your scorecard. Trying to get the puck out. Does get it out to center. Bouncing puck there. Hops over fell stick. Here's Conard now. He can't get over the blue line. Both teams very committed to the back check early. That pleases the broadcaster. Pinching in now Cirillo. Cirillo down the right wing. Can't get the shot off. Good job there by Emery to harass him. Stepping to the outside now Scalia. Scalia letting the shot go. That was a nice wrist shot. It was a lot on that. Didn't miss by much. Scalia now. Little bit of give and go down low. Poke checking out. It's still loose. They jab at it. Great job there by Emery to get a piece of it. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line. Sending it down low, Cirillo. Doing battle along the boards. Away comes the Chieftains now. Cross-ice pass there for Trent. Trent sending it in. Just go get a player change. There's Jack Wentz sending it deep. Behind the net now for Jack Cirillo. Cirillo sending up to Conard. Conard can't get around Sweeney. Sweeney pouring at it there. Looking like a grizzly bear. Pouring at a salmon. Swimming upstream to spawn does Sweeney. Got himself a nice fish there. Letting the shot go deflected wide on the netminder Beck. Sweeney pinching in. Sending it down low for Wentz. Wentz at the goal line. Wentz harassed there by Cirillo. Wentz wins the puck down low for the Chieftains. On it there, getting it out in front. Trying to turn on the backhand, getting it down low. Wentz jabbing out at the netminder Beck. Holding on there as Wentz, looking like a curling player there, was pushing everybody towards the goal line. Then he, I guess, thought better of it. Would have liked to see him push the goaltender and a defenseman into the net. That would be fun. That would be more than the Olympics I watched all weekend long, or all 2 weeks of the Olympics. I did watch curling, though. I'm not going to not watch curling if it's on TV. The rest of the Olympics. Shaughnessy trying to get the puck in front there. Sufkin along the boards. Bouncing puck there. At center ice. Lost the handle on it now. In on the netminder. That's Beck. Beck holds on. There'll be no further play. 10:41 left to go here in the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair. If you got the under in Vegas, you're pretty pleased right now. A long way to go. Down the right wing now with a head of steam, carrying it out there. Brewa run into there by Sweeney. Nice job by Sweeney to take the angle and get the shoulder in on him. Sweeney working Breyer over behind the crease. That pleases the Conard faithful here, the student body here. Building nowhere near as loud as it was on the weekend versus Hall. Those games are fun. Can of corn there for the netminder Beck. Nice job there by the goaltender Beck. Keeping everything calm, cool, and collected here for the Panthers. Bouncing puck now. Off the faceoff, picked up there by James Seibart, deflected in front, letting the shot go. Oh, a dazzling stop there by Beck. A glove save, point blank. Off of Heller's stick. A little bit of miscommunication there for the Panthers off the faceoff. Conard ended up with a golden opportunity, but the netminder Beck. With a nice stop there. They're mucking in the corner. Coming away with it now is McGowan. He's got that deceptive speed. He showed it on Saturday. Will not forget that goal for a long time. Sent in now. Behind the net it goes. First on it there is Wentz. Wentz winning the puck. Wentz looking to set up in Gretzky's office. Has it knocked away. Nice job there by Sufkin. Schaefer now at center ice. Sending it over to McGowan. McGowan gains the red line. Serpentining there. Over to Wentz. Wentz sending it hard around. Behind the net it goes now. And on it there is Naris. Naris doing battle against Deering. They push it out to center. Completing a player change. Sweeney hops on the ice. Sweeney sending it in. Chieftains regain the blue line. The off-ice officials disagree. Pinching in there with Schaefer. Schaefer sending it behind the net. Panthers on it there. Nice job to lift the stick and come away with the puck. Getting it out to center there with Scalia waiting. Patiently there is Sweeney backpedaling at his own blue line. Off the skates there of the forechecker. That's Machete. Sending it back out to center. Bouncing puck there for Deering. Both teams very committed in their own defensive zones. Not giving up any odd man rushes there. Waffled into the corner by Selstad. His first save of the afternoon. There's a chance down low. Chopping out it there, Condub. And it goes over the head of Selstad, over the glass, and out of play. 8 minutes, 46 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. 0-0 is the score. Who's winning? The Bears. Still a great chance, like I said, for everybody in the arena. I still stand by this. We should throw in $5 a man on the first goal every night for a 50-50 raffle. We got a delayed penalty here against Emery. I didn't see what the call was for, so Emery in the sin bin. 2 minutes for I'm not sure why, but well, I didn't see the ref even make a call. But either way, it's a foul play now for the Panthers. Panthers looking to set up shop, knocking it down. That's going to be a high stick if the Panthers touch it. Paolito wisely letting the clock disappear there. Good job there. All right, Nicholas Paolito, that's really being aware of the situation. They touched it. It should come out of it. It should come all the way down in the Panther zone. Oh, that faceoff should not be there, ladies and gentlemen. That was a delayed high stick. Panthers touched it. Even though Paolito could have, they still touched it. Oh, I guess that's why they're saying Paolito could have played it maybe. I don't know about that. Quick shot there by Scalia. No matter what, it's still a high stick. They caused the whistle. And sent all the way down. In on the netminder, Beck. Beck leaving it for his defenseman there, Deering. Deering hounded there by Trent. Nice stick there by Nolan Trent. Trent, outstanding penalty killer. Very aggressive on the penalty kill. That's how I like my penalty killing forwards, to be very aggressive, in my opinion. No reason to give up half the rink just because you're down a man. Coach Olsen, I don't know if he agrees with that on the broadcast with the broadcaster, but seems to be. Now we see Emery. Excuse me, I apologize. That's Heller on the forecheck. Tape-to-tape pass now. Cirillo over the blue line. He leaves it there for Machete. Machete. Cross-ice pass, but it looks like it was offsides. Offsides is the call from the official. So 1:04 left to go here. In the man advantage for the Panthers. The Panthers, an impressive 10-5 record. And the Chieftains, like we said, undefeated in the last 5, 4-0-1. And that one tie was the 0-0 game against Rocky Hill that we had the privilege of being here for. That was the game of the year, in my opinion. There's Condub in the corner, trying to get it out. Schaefer won the battle and sent it all the way down. Luke Schaefer having a fantastic freshman campaign. Circling the wagons now, Deering. Deering at the blue line. Looking, thinking, stepping to the outside, leaves it for his defenseman there. That was Scalia. Scalia playing the point on the power play. Here's Scalia now. Winding, shooting, getting his stick in the shooting lane. Nice job there by Sam Heller. Kept in there by Cirillo. Cirillo sending it down low. Bouncing puck, walking in. Are they going to say that that one was knocked down by a high stick? So now the faceoff is going to come all the way down in the Panther zone. I guess the ruling was on that one that Paolito could have played it, so he goaded the Panthers into touching the puck, I guess. So you would think that the faceoff would at least come at center ice, but it may not be the rule. I'm not sure on that one, so. And I'm going to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to go home and look it up because I'm going to forget in about 30 seconds. When I do these games, I got a shorter memory than Dory. Kicking it now behind the net to Ewald, Connor Ewald. Leaving it for his defense partner in on the forecheck there is Fell. Panthers having a little bit difficult time coming out of their own zone. Now they get it out to center. Waiting there is McGowan. McGowan sending it in. That's going to just about do it for the man advantage. 7 seconds left to go here. A great penalty kill by the Chieftains. Picking it up is Sufkin. Sufkin sidestepping the rush. Back to 5-on-5. Out of the sin bin pops Aiden Emery. For what he was in there for, we still don't know, but I blame myself. Chipping it ahead now. That's Alex May. Nice job by Fell to take away the real estate. Just not a lot of room for either of these teams to operate in the neutral zone thus far this afternoon. Emery on the forecheck. Emery hounding there. Ewald back to the blue line. Kept in, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. That hit Allman on the way in. On it first there is Naris getting in front. C-Button, one-timer, they score! Jack Wentz buries the biscuit there for the Chieftains. Oh, my goodness. They got it down low, went to work, kept it in at the blue line. Got it in front to Wentz. And the Chieftains are on the board. 1-0 is your score. A nice goal there for Conard. That is what you call a hard-working goal. Like I said, not a lot of room in the neutral zone to operate, so just get the puck in deep, try to cause the turnover. Get it in front, get a scoring opportunity. 1-0, the Chieftains take the lead. The goal by Wentz. Wentz, the senior. Very strong, wide bodies. Forward, plays center a little bit as well, or a lot of it. Mixes it up, though. Plays center and wing. Behind the net it goes now. On it there are the Chieftains. Can't get it to go all the way around. Sent back out to the blue line. Kept in there by Deering. 1-0 now. 5:45 to go. Panthers looking for the equalizer. Sweeney chopping at it. Sweeney picking up the puck. Head on a swivel. Looking for that first pass. There it is. Right to Trent. First pass, always the most important one out of the zone as Beck came out to hold on there.
By number 15, Jack Wentz. With assists from number 3, Aiden Emery. And number 7, Brady Harris.
Naris and Emery getting the helpers there. That's the type of goal that Conard likes to score. That's the type of goal that pleases the broadcaster. Get it down low and cause problems. Back the other way now, Sufkin. Sufkin hounded there by Bacon. Nice job on the back check there by Bo Bacon. Sufkin first on it in the corner. He was the one who chipped it in. Leaned into there by Schneider. Back to the blue line, letting that was a shot pass shot, depending upon your perspective and point of view at home. Into the corner now. Bodies collide there. This is a showdown at the OK Corral at high noon, ladies and gentlemen, the way Cad Bain would have done it. Back to the blue line. He used to say John Wayne, but after finishing the Book of Boba last night, now it's Cad Bain. Walking in now. So happy to see him in the... Hopefully that's not a spoiler at this point. It shouldn't be. If it is, I apologize. Allman sending it behind the net. Fantastic character and a fantastic portrayal in the series by John Favreau, Rich Rodriguez, and crew. Chieftains looking to set up now in their own zone. Carrying it out is McGowan. McGowan, soft pass ahead there for Schneider. Hopped off his stick now. Schneider going over to get it. Chipped ahead now. Nice job by Condub. Condub dancing on one skate. Lost the handle on it there as he got spun around. Sent back in by the Panthers. Delayed offsides. They get back on sides. 4:20 left to go here. Show the cameraman's happy we're not counting delayed offsides here during the game like we were yesterday during youth hockey. There is no delayed offsides. They send the puck in. It's an automatic whistle, ladies and gentlemen, and it's one of many rules that USA Hockey has gotten wrong over the last few years. Scalia protecting the puck down the right wing. Nice job there by Harrison Sweeney to come over and poke it away. Trying to get it out to center. Knocked down out of midair. Good play there by A.J. Machete. Sends it back now. Condub behind the net. Got Machete cutting to the cooker. Got it there. Nobody home but Emery. Here's Emery now. Emery. Well, you can see the confidence just building in this young lad's game week in and week out. Aiden Emery and Nolan Trent. Both players here for Coach Olson that, in my opinion, have gotten better each time they hop on the ice. Very aggressive. They're like gnats out there. Look, there they go at it again. Emery leaning into him. Trent giving chase. This is what they do. They make the other team spend a lot of effort to get the puck out of their own zone and a lot of energy. McGowan keeping it in. Here's Trent now. Trent leaving it for Fell. Fell pulling the trigger. Waffle save there. And out of play. That is exactly what number 3 and number 6 do and what they bring to the table for Coach Olson night in and night out. Not necessarily the fastest, not necessarily the biggest, not necessarily the most skilled players, but boy, oh boy, I'll tell you. I'll take 10 of them on my bench. Either one of those guys, I think they just complement and feed off each other. And both sophomores, too. Really got to like the future here for the Chieftains and the present looking better and better. Wentz, the goal scorer. Wentz running into that. I was like running into a redwood. He is a wide body individual. Wentz with the puck, protecting it. Strong on the puck, winning the battle into the corner. That's good strength right there. Took on a couple of hits and still got it in the corner. Deflected as he went back to the crease there. Allman covering him. Wentz setting up shop right in the blue paint. Although I guess if you skate in the blue paint nowadays, they blow the whistle dead, I think now. Yeah. Knocking it down there. That's Naris. Naris leaving it for McGowan. McGowan sending it hard around for Wentz. Wentz getting it back in front. Cutting to the cooker there was Heller. Kept in nicely at the blue line there by Daniak. Well, the Chieftains really doing a nice job cycling the puck down low. Again, we see the Panthers expelling a lot of energy just to get the puck out of the zone. That's going to pay dividends as the game wears on, I assure you. Sent in now, rolling puck. Not going to make it across the goal line. On it there first is May. May sending it out in front, all the way out to the blue line. Naris on it there. Naris leaves the puck for his defenseman. Pinching in nicely there is Ullman. McGowan now with 2 minutes to go in a very fast-paced opening stanza. McGowan under duress there by Scalia. Scalia back to his forward position. Scalia's got the C on his sweater, looking to see if there's more than one C here. If the Panthers only have one captain, boy, oh boy, I like to buy the coach a beer. I love when teams only have one captain. I don't think there should be more than one captain on any team. It's a trend that started a couple of years ago, and no, sir, I don't like it. There should be one captain, one voice in the locker room. Chipped ahead now, otherwise captainship, being the captain doesn't mean as much when 2 or 3 guys have it. I'm sorry, I know a lot of teams do it that way. Machete got it down low, just out of the reach there of Condub. Condub in the corner. Condub sending it behind the net. On it there is Sweeney. Sweeney leaving it there for Schneider. Sweeney ran over the forechecker there. He sent Machete flying. Schaefer leaving it there for Sweeney. Sweeney to Schneider. Schneider, nice tip out to center. Shaughnessy against Deering. Deering, nice job to protect the puck. Deering got it out to center, run into there with 1 minute to go. Sweeney over the blue line. He sends it in. Chieftains complete a player change. Shaughnessy in on the forecheck. Pinching in there with Schaefer. Here's Condub now. Condub down the right wing. Condub against Avery. Condub behind the net. Nice job there by Avery. Taking the angle there and just putting a stop to Condub's rush. Shaughnessy laying the lumber into the man there. That was Alex May. Walking in now, Scalia. Got it down low. Pulling the trigger. Selstad to save. Rebound, they score! Nick Condub buries the biscuit there. A great play by Drew Scalia at the blue line. Found Condub at the side of the net. He buries the biscuit, and just as I say that, you see two C's skating by on your screen there. And the coach could easily say, well, that's why we have two captains. One got the goal and one got the assist. Well, a big goal there by the Panthers with under a minute to go. Actually, 32 seconds left here in the opening stanza. 1-1 is the score. The puck knocked down with a high stick, so faceoff going to come deep in the Chieftain zone. A great play by Scalia at the blue line to knock it down and get it down low. Found Condub. Selstad made the save, but Condub got to his own rebound. A huge goal there, tying this one up at 1. A little bit of time left now for Emery. Emery followed up by Fell. Fell sending it into the corner. Scalia. Tomato, ladies and gentlemen. I like potatoes myself. Sufkin trying to get the puck out. Does get it out to center, but no time for anything. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The opening stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of 1. The Panthers won. The Chieftains won. We will be right back in about 15 minutes or so with the start of the second period. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. If you're enjoying this one at home, please smash that donation button. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes when the Zamboni gets done doing what Zambonis do. Pour yourself an afternoon cocktail, like we used to say in college, ladies and gentlemen. After we were 21 years of age, of course. You know, you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. All right, the second period coming up next. Oh, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Speaking of intermissions, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're only about maybe 10, 11 days away from the Batman now. Is that correct? March 4th. Today's what, the 21st? So 7 and 4 is 11. So we're about 11 days away from the Batman. It's supposed to be 3 hours long, ladies and gentlemen. In my opinion, way too short. Absolutely cannot wait. And I cannot wait for this second period to start. As I'm sure you're feeling the same way at home. The Chieftains and the Panthers, a real good, tough fourth period. 1-1 is your score. And the second stands are underway from West Hartford as the official drops the puck. Right into the old intercostal space there for McGowan. He knocks it down. Down the left wing now, Scalia. Scalia trying to get it in front. Knocked down there by Paolito. Sending it hard around there for Trent. Trent to McGowan. McGowan sending it out to center. Knocked down there by Scalia. Scalia had that beautiful assist on the goal. Lost the handle on it. Goal by Condub. Nick Condub, the goal scorer. And Jack Wentz, the goal scorer for the Chieftains. And that is where we stand, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1. The second stanza just nicely underway. Two very disciplined, good goaltended, good coached organizations. Here they come now. Condub looking for number 2, McGowan. Coming into your screen out of nowhere to knock it loose. Gavin McGowan doing Gavin McGowan things there, breaking up the puck. Breaking up the play by knocking the puck loose. Well, you saw what he did there. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, words, it's almost as hard as reading. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is a task. Sent all the way down by the Chieftains. Not much of a reader, ladies and gentlemen. Find words and spelling and things of that ilk. Always very difficult for the broadcaster, although I am an avid writer, so you figure it out. But if somebody else wrote it, you know. Leaning in now, Sufkin. A novel will be coming out later this year. First novel to be published. Finishing up the editing now. So make sure you get to your Barnes & Noble as soon as it hits the shelves. We'll let you know about it. And everybody told me I got to trim it down, I got to trim it down, I got to trim it down. Well, I'll publish it myself. I'm trimming nothing down. I don't say less words. I don't write less words. Here come the Panthers now. Down the left wing, serpentining. Did not gain the red line, so that's going to be icing. Icing is the call. 13:30 left to go here in the second stanza. A couple of whistles here to start the second period, so the period a little bit sluggish, like a wet sponge to get started here right now. 1-1 is your score here. The Panthers and the Chieftains, a President's Day matinee, the big affair tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Two heavyweights going to be going at it. Down in Bridgeport into New Canaan Red Rams and the Fairfield Mustangs. Both teams combined with over 30 wins on the season. 32 to be exact. Into the corner now. Nice job there off the angle there by Ullman. Got to think Ullman might be an outfielder the way he played that angle. Plays center field for the New York Mets. I don't think we need a center fielder anymore, though. We got Sterling Marte. If they ever play again. Here's Wentz now. They'll play, though. I'm not worried about that. I'm trying to get it out to center. Kept in nicely there at the blue line by Bacon. Bacon following up, letting the shot go. It went high on the glove side and out of play. Puck was rolling on Bacon there when he went to take the shot. So when that puck's rolling up on you, especially at the last second, those things can go anywhere. You know, we saw it there, the old you'll shoot your eye out. Red Ryder BB gun shot there by Bo Bacon. So leaning in now to take the draw is the aforementioned Bacon. Bacon out there with Schneider and Shaughnessy. He's got the killer S's on the wings here. It's a bacon sandwich on S-bread. That's a terrible dad joke. Boy, oh boy. That might be the worst of the year. Back the other way now, picking up the puck there. Condub. Trying to pull it to himself there. Forced wide by McGowan behind the net. Paolito coming over to help out. Condub trying to get it back to the blue line. Kept in nicely there by Ewald. Back behind the net now. Scalia on the backhand. Deflected out of harm's way, but not out of the woods yet there. Getting back to it there was A.J. Machete. Here's McGowan now. McGowan carrying it out of his own zone. Hounded from behind. Got it over the blue line. Connor Ewald hard off the glass. Got it out to center. Both teams. Big hit there. Scalia laying the lumber into Paolito. Hasn't been too much hitting here today. Now Scalia, as he was addressed there by Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy didn't like the hit on Paolito, and Scalia sent him down as well. Shaughnessy, not a small guy. Scalia, very strong on his skates. Here he comes now with the puck. Soft pass on the backhand. Down the right wing now. Condub Back to Scalia. Scalia back to Condom. Nice give and go. At the goal line, protecting the puck for Cirillo. Cirillo lost the handle on it. Giving chase, there's Robinson. Robinson walking in, pulling the trigger. That just missed. Robinson with a nice burst of speed there. Kept in at the blue line by Schaefer. Schaefer sends the seeing eye Knuckler in on the goaltender. And Beck gobbles it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving. Dips it into the gravy, hands it over to the official. Says there will be no further play. Fell out there with Robinson. Nice rush by Robinson there. And Garrett Selstad. Robinson and Selstad getting a shift here for Coach Olsen. Robinson making the most of it with that nice rush. Down the right wing, chipping it in. Behind Schaefer it goes. Out there with Schaefer now is Holden Patrizi. Panthers circling the wagons, protecting the puck. Sliding it over. Sending it down low with Cirillo. Behind the net, Panthers first on it there. Panthers still with it. Lost the handle on it. Sent it behind the net. It goes now, trying to get it back in front. That's number 19. That's May. Back to the blue line. I wish it was May, although it feels like May a little bit out there today. It's nice and warm this weekend. Oh, bitter cold. We walked out of Bridgeport the other night. I was like, oh, what in tarnation? Where'd the 60-degree weather go? I'd like it back, please. Got on the phone to Al Roker. He said, don't worry, buddy. It's coming soon. I said, all right, Al, I'm trusting you. Good buddy of mine, Mr. Al Roker. Not really buddies, but, you know. I mean, after the restraining order and all, I mean, how close can people be friends? Behind the net now, going to get it there, Sufkin. Sufkin coming out the other end with it, 10.5 minutes to go. Sufkin, big hit there behind the net by Robinson, getting a chunk of them. McGowan serpentining like a snake in the desert. Over the blue line. Nice job there to get back on sides. McGowan at the goal line, pulling the trigger, big stop, pouncing on it there. Reaching forward is Troy Beck. A nice stop there by number 1, wearing Roland Melanson's old number. Does Mr. Beck. And down at the other end, Graydon Selstad, number 29. The greatest hockey number known to man, ladies and gentlemen. Belonged to the top dog himself back in the day, Mr. John Gorman. Connor Ewald wins the draw. Excuse me. Yes, he does. Thought he didn't for a moment. Away come the Panthers now. Lost the handle on it. Going back to find it. There's Machete. Machete cross corner dump in. Selstad poked it away from his defenseman. Oh, that could have been trouble there. Oh, the goaltender poked it away from Paolito, but shot went over his shoulder, not even on net. It went off the top of the crossbar, though. There's Scalia now. Scalia, this line's course control. A big hit there. Laying the lumber into him was Heller. Nice hit there by Heller. Scalia doing a nice job on the back check. He is becoming more and more effective here as the game is pressed on. Had that nice assist. I think it got the juices flowing for him. And why not? Sent out to center. There's McGowan. Number 24 wearing Ken Bumgartner's old number. Or you might say Mikko Makala. Cross corner dump in, deflected in, so no icing. Nicholas Paolito first on it there. Over to McGowan. McGowan off the boards. Angling it out to center. Pinching up there at the red line. Nice job there to keep, well, it didn't keep it in, but broke up the rush there by Elman. That's all that matters sometimes, just break up the rush. Wentz, the goal scorer for the Chieftains. Can't get it over the blue line. Scalia putting the brakes on. Weak side pass. Right on the tape there, Brioa. Austin Brioa leaves it there for Palmieri. Palmieri sends it into the corner. Hard around, waiting there is Emery, Aiden Emery. I think the Panthers are starting to up their physicality here. Let's see if the Chieftains match. Hasn't been a very overly physical game thus far, but a couple of bigger hits here. Oh, right on cue there. Stepping up is Deering. Clearly listening to the broadcast. There's Sweeney now. Sweeney down the right wing. Sweeney letting the wrist shot go. Right in the old face there of Voltron. Looks like Voltron on the chest, even though it's a Panther. Never liked the Voltron, the one with the cars. The Voltron with the lions now. We're talking. 1-1 is your score. 8:25 to go here in the second stanza. Face-off one there by the Panthers. Bouncing puck, trying to get to it. Lost the handle on it. Now they found it. Still looking for it. Fell, pulling the trigger, deflected. Big stop, reaching behind him there. Holding on for dear life is Beck. That was a nice stop by Beck. As that puck was deflected on the way in, and he had to really contort his body there, looking like a spineless jellyfish. There, I'll tell you, if I made a move like that, ladies and gentlemen, I would be looking for the ice pack. The groin would be a little bit stretched beyond its comfort zone. And you don't want to do that. Trust me, I've done it as an old goaltender. First week of hockey practice is always groin pull awareness week for goaltenders. Pulled down the center now. Here's McGowan. McGowan sliding it over. Sending it in. Bayalito. Cross corner dump in. Under 8 minutes to go now. Just about halfway through the affair. Very defensive-minded affair here. McGowan stepping up at the blue line, laying the lumber into him there. Looking around there is Palmieri, and I think he's got a case. The puck wasn't there. Could have been interference, but, the refs saying, it's a holiday. We're not calling a lot of penalties today. And I applaud the refs. I like 5-on-5 hockey. Well, the puck certainly wasn't there, though. Palmieri had a case. Well, icing is the call there. With 7 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza. I'd like to take this moment here to remind everybody that coming up in about 2 short months at the Groton Roller Hockey Rink in Groton, Connecticut, we're going to have an outdoor youth hockey roller season, ladies and gentlemen. Cannot wait. Going to be from ages 5 to 18, just $150 for 10 games. Jerseys, playoffs. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have music, can jam, cornhole. Every Saturday, we're going to have games all day long from about 8 in the morning till it gets dark. There's going to be at least one practice a week. So if you got a young lady or lad looking to play a little bit of roller hockey, go to Groton Parks and Rec, and you can register them there. You can register an entire team if you like. Bring a team in, good team building. Outside in the sunshine, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, for about the cost of half a hockey stick, too. Chipping it ahead now. Here's Scalia giving chase. Nice job there by Schaefer. Schaefer behind the net, putting the brakes on. Schaefer right up the gut. Long outlet pass. Shaughnessy chipping it ahead. Here's Naris now. Naris got Shaughnessy cutting to the cooker. Deflected in front. Shaughnessy winning the rebound. And that's poked wide by Beck. What a pass by Naris. A great outlet play there. Schaefer. The long home run ball to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy deflected it to Naris. Naris got it back in front, but the netminder Beck made a dazzling stop on the rebound. Back the other way now. Here's Wentz. Wentz trying to get the puck to settle down. Wentz putting on the brakes there like Maverick as Jester goes right by. Pinching in McGowan. Oh, boy, I'll tell you what. I thought McGowan was going to take off Machete's head there. Machete had his head down. McGowan played the puck. I thought that was bad news for Machete for a second. Here's McGowan now. McGowan, a lot of real estate. Looking up with a lot of white in front of him. He's got Wentz. Soft pass over Wentz. Walking in. Pulls the trigger. Big stop there by the netminder Beck. And there'll be no further play. Oh, end-to-end action now. It really opened up here from the Veterans Memorial Arena here. Just outside the great city of Hartford, Connecticut. 5 minutes, 43 seconds left. Here in what has really picked up the pace here, second stanza. The refs getting together at the blue line to discuss where they'd like to go for lunch. Clearly saw one ref there say something about a Big Mac, and the other one said something about a Whopper, and they decided they're probably going to Wendy's. You can always tell by the second period the broadcasting guys. I don't know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever I broadcast a game, by the third period, it doesn't matter if I ate just before we walked in the building, which I often do. I didn't just wake up chubby. But by the second period, I'm always hungry. Chance down low now on the rebound. Couldn't reach it. That was Emery lurking. McGowan in his own zone behind the net. Hounded there by May. Away comes, boy, I'll tell you, the Chieftains doing a nice job coming out of their own zone here in the second stanza. Onsides, fell, sliding it over. Back checking nicely there. Cirillo broke that up. What a nice play there by number 13 in black. Break up the 2-on-1 there between Fell and Emery. Chipped out to center now. Went into the Masuk bench. Masuk Panthers, ladies. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea where Masuk High is. So if anybody knows, feel free to reach out to me on, you know where it is? Masuk High? Yeah, I think it did. So face-off still in the Panthers zone. I thought it did deflect off of a Chieftain stick. That's a good point there by my cameraman, producer, and director. The Lou and Solu Lukey Bonner here today. Well, that was poured down there by the netminder Beck. 4:56 left to go here in what has been a really exciting second stanza. The pace has picked up a lot here in the last few minutes, and that pleases the broadcaster. Although I like good defensive hockey, don't get me wrong. Shaughnessy coming into the corner there. Clearing house. Steered aside by Beck. Picked up by the Panthers. Carrying the puck out now, leaning into him. Nice job there by Schneider to get a chunk there of Sufkin. Beck leaving it for his defenseman. Bacon read that like a fine piece of literature. Slid off the stick there as he went to pull the trigger. Bouncing puck. Sweeney couldn't knock it down. Sweeney now under duress from Alex May. May wearing Brian Trottier's old number 19. You might say Joe Sakic. Some of you may even say Stevie Y. Of course, Brian Trottier, though, the first to wear it. And that's why the other two, including Big Joe Thornton, wear number 19. Although I think Thornton actually wears 19 because of Eisenman. But Eisenman wore 19 because of Trottier. Trottier wore number 19 because he decided to be awesome. And he was. Oh, boy, that team. I was a kid at the Coliseum seeing that. I didn't even know what I was seeing. I was at the Coliseum for Game 4 versus the Edmonton Oilers when the Islanders swept them in '83. Trottier, Bossy, Potvin, Smith, Tonelli, Gillies, Nystrom, Gretzky, Anderson, Coffey, Lowe, Fuhr. Well, Fuhr actually wasn't in net. It was Andy Moog at the time. Fuhr was a rookie. Coming away with it now, the Chieftains. That's McGowan. Al Arbor, Glenn Sather. There's 20 Hall of Famers on the ice at the same time. It was incredible. I had no idea what I was seeing. I was like in '83. I was 10. But boy, oh boy, I remember it vividly. The Islanders just relentlessly hit everything that moved. And well, back then, the road team used to wear the blue sweaters. I remember even saying to my dad, because I was playing hockey already, I was like, wow, they hit a lot. And he's like, oh, yeah. That's why we're winning. Down the left wing now, here's Scalia protecting the puck. Scalia trying to go back to the forehand. Mauled in the corner there. Patrizi, the off-ice officials, not happy with the on-ice officials there. Patrizi really got a big chunk of Scalia there. Got to be honest, I think he did get away with one, but you know what? If the ref don't call it, it's not a penalty. What are you going to do? The refs being consistent here. They're letting a lot go. That pleases the broadcaster, though, not going to lie. Like I said, give me 5-on-5 hockey with a couple of calls let go than too many penalties called. You don't want the refs getting involved in the game when they haven't been. Here they come now. Down the left wing, that's Selstad. Garrett Selstad got it into the corner there. A couple of jostling going on behind the play. We got a penalty coming up. Not sure if it's going to be one player or both players. It might be number 13 here, Robinson. I saw him go back at him with the slash. There was a slash thrown by the Panther player, but I think only Robertson is going to be escorted to the sin bin. So a power play coming up here for the Masuk Panthers. Panthers in the black uniform with, I just love that logo. It's so intelligent. Really nice, too. Got the M and the Panther head right there. Well done. Whoever came up with that. A little bit of give and go now. The power play underway. Scalia hopped over the stick at the blue line. Bacon on the aggressive forecheck. Bacon getting to it first. You got to like the play there by Bo Bacon. Bacon trying to get it back in front. That is how you kill penalties right there, ladies and gentlemen. Told you I like my forwards on the penalty kill to be aggressive. Clearly Bacon agrees with the broadcaster. That's a great play by number 25. I like that a lot. Sent all the way down in on the netminder. Beck has been good. As has Selstad. Beck, I think, has been a little bit more busy. Beck, not sure what he was doing there, given the old, I'm going to impede my oncoming rusher's vision from not seeing where my defenseman is. I'm not sure. Either way, he's been good between the pipes, so he can do whatever he wants. Scalia knocking it down. Scalia poke checked away there. Nice play by Sam Heller. Again, we see the aggressive forecheck here on the penalty kill for Coach Olsen. That pleases the broadcaster. Hard around, sent in by Cirillo. Took a weird bounce off the boards and sent back out to center. Knocked down his Fell. Fell shorthanded, walking in to the backhand. He scores! Brian Fell on the Todd DeWalker play. Shorthanded. Pulled it around the goaltender. Buries the biscuit there. The Chieftains take the lead 2-1. Oh, a gorgeous outlet pass there from behind the goal line. And Fell came off the bench and was off to the races. Back in the day, ladies and gentlemen, we call that the old Todd DeWalker play. Richard Todd to Wesley Walker. I'm a Patriot fan, though. Pulling the trigger there off the leg.
Goal scored by number 21, Brian Bell, with an assist from number 2, Luke Schaefer.
Schaefer with the pass out. I wasn't sure who it was. I thought it was Schaefer, but I didn't want to get it wrong. Thank you, Mr. PA announcer. Kept it at the blue line. Canacorn there for the netminder Selstad. What a pass by Schaefer. I mean, that literally landed on the stick of Fell. It was perfect. That looked like Tom Brady himself threw that puck. Absolutely beautiful play there by the Chieftains. And the big fella Fell knew exactly what to do with it. He's always calm out there. Very, very steady Eddie type of player. You know what you're getting from Fell when he hops over the boards. Never panics with the puck. Didn't even panic on the breakaway. I myself would have. My heart would have been beating very fast. There's a reason I played goal in front. Selstad making the save. Still loose. Jamming at the rebound. Conard couldn't get back to it. 10 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Sliding it over out of the reach there. Cirillo, he went to go get it. Behind the net now, Sweeney on it there. Sweeney one-handing it into the corner. Panthers on it there. Trying to get it in front. Cleared but not out. Winding, shooting. Waffled down into the corner with just a minute to go now. Sending it out. That's Trent. Trent, did he get a piece of it? He did not. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. This is about our, gosh, I don't really know. I think it's our 20th game since Friday. So the old vocal cords. A little rough around the edges. Well, you don't mind that. 51 seconds left to go here. A great penalty kill for the Chieftains as they scored shorthanded. Leaning in is Heller. Winning the draw, though, Scalia. Big stop there. Selstad getting the flipper on that, looking like a pinball machine. Cross-ice pass, tape to tape, pulling the trigger, deflected in front. Oh, Breawea had a lot of mesh there. Sliding it across, good puck movement by the Panthers, letting the shot go, getting enough of it is Selstad. Pelito on the backhand, Naris pinching down. We saw the Panthers score with just 30 seconds left to go in the opening stanza, looking to do it again. This time Naris dancing on his skates. Naris walking into the backhand, closing the wickets, cleared but not out. Here's Heller letting the shot go, big stop by the netminder back behind the net, trying to get it back in front is Naris. Cleared but not out. Pelito letting the shot go. Canacorn there for the netminder, Troy Beck. 10 seconds left to go here. In the second stanza, boy oh boy, has this been a good one. Face off deep in the Chieftain zone. Panthers win the draw. A nice defensive zone face-off win there by Scalia. Chipped out to center. 6 seconds left. I'm sure McGowan's just going to keep it in the corner there, keep it away from harm. There he goes. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. The shorthanded goal by Brian Fell. Right now, the go-ahead goal, your score. At the end of 2 is the Chieftains 2, the Panthers 1. We will be right back with the start of the third and final stanza once the Zamboni gets done doing what Zambonis do. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Enjoy the intermission, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you back here in about 15 minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in. What a good one this has been. 2-1 is your score.
Oh, really? Is that your desk?
Yeah, well, I put it Saturday. I put it out there.
Oh, I think my wife came back and got it. Thank you so much.
Oh, sure.
I didn't know. I'll go ask. So I thought she said she did.
Oh, okay.
Is it like a purple, like water? Like?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe she said she did. I'll ask her and make sure. I'll text her too. Thank you very much.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my cameraman, producer, director, and firstborn, the Lou in Solu here tonight behind the lens, Lukey Bonner. Boy, oh boy, are we being treated to another outstanding affair. I tell you, this Conard team, a lot of fun to broadcast. They lead this one 2-1, the shorthanded goal by Fell, the gorgeous pass by Schaefer. That had to be about a 60-foot pass. That thing traveled in the air about 40 feet, 50 feet. Landed right on the stick. It was absolutely a thing of beauty. And Fell was like, I am not going to let this young lad down, the senior. Knew exactly what to do with it. Got the lead for the Chieftains, and they emerged from the locker room leading 2-1. Panthers and the Chieftains getting ready for the third and final chapter of this unwritten story, about ready to be unveiled right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. President's free weekend, so I hope you're enjoying the affair. Here come the Chieftains now. That was Emery. Back for Sweeney. Hard along the glass. There's Deering. Not sure what happened to it there. It ended up in the corner. Didn't look like it had the momentum to get in the corner, but it got in the corner. So either way, maybe it was one of those glitches in the Matrix or something. Here's Fell now. He's got the go-ahead goal right now. Sweeney carrying the puck over the blue line. Sweeney in on the rush. Behind the net it goes now. That's Scalia. Scalia and Sweeney. And together, those two have got to be about 13 feet tall. I'm not exaggerating. Here's Scalia now. Scalia stepping to the outside. Scalia poke checked away there by Emery. Letting the quick shot go. Tough angle shot there. Selstad forwarded off into the corner. On it there is Trent. Behind the net it goes now. First on it there, Machete trying to get it back in front. They do cycle it back in front. Panthers protect the puck. Back for Deering. Deering letting the shot go. Coming out and blocking it there. Nice job by Jack Wentz to get out there and get a stick in the shooting lane. Goes up and out of play, so I believe it's going to come deep in the Conard zone. We are 1 minute and 1 second into the third period. You might say 13:59 left to go. Then you might say, well, I guess we played 15 minute stanzas. Nice job on your part if you did all that in your head very quickly. And I'm sure most of you have. Long outlet pass now. Oh, dangerously there. That would have bounced to Wentz. He was in all alone. As Naris tried to get it to him. A nice play there by the forward there. Sufkin to break it up. McGowan winning the puck. McGowan up for a Wentz. Eludes Wentz now down the left wing. No. Wentz giving chase. Ewald had a little trouble turning. Ewald laying the lumber into Wentz. Wentz absorbs the hit and protects the puck. Wentz still with it. Wentz winning it off the boards. Walking in. Pulling the trigger. Big stop and rebound. Trying to get to it there. All the Panthers back to the blue line. Paolito letting the shot go. Deflected in on the way in there by Heller. Oh, what a nice power move by Wentz along the boards there. Took the big forearm shiver and just turned around like he was being bothered by a mosquito or something. Wentz getting it back in front. Lost the handle on it. Back the other way now. Here comes Brewa. That's probably how you say it. McGowan. Mounded from behind. Sent it around there for Naris. Naris couldn't get it out now. Still not out. Nice job to keep it in there by Scalia. Scalia chipping it for Cirillo. Out of the reach there. Sent back out to center. Scalia corrals it there. Tape-to-tape pass there for Condub. Condub sidestepping the defense. Laying the lumber into him. Following up on the rebound. Selstad making the save as he's sliding over on his bum to get a big chunk of that one. Oh, a nice stop there by the netminder, Graydon Selstad. He has had an outstanding 2021-22 season. 2021-22. Tomorrow's off the face-off there off the side of that. Tomorrow's 2/22/22. And Fred's birthday, more importantly, our dog. Sweeney getting a big chunk. Here's a chance now. Pulling the trigger. Selstad holding on there as Condub got to it. Oh, my. Panthers applying a lot of pressure here. Scalia along the boards, trying to get it out in front. Can't do so. Sends it behind the net. On it there is Condub. Condub very shifty. He's quick. Very, very good lateral movement by that young lad. Bouncing down low. Scalia right in front of the netminder there. Sweeney and Scalia go down. And the two exchange pleasantries on the way back up. Ewald sending it behind the net now for Scalia. Scalia getting it out in front quickly. The shot deflected out of harm's way there by Bacon. Boy, someone has knocked over the Hornets' nest, and the Panthers are buzzing around. Scalia sending it down low. Dangerously there, swiped out of harm's way, but still not out of the woods. Picked up there by Schaefer. Schaefer over the blue line. Schaefer over the red line. Happy to dump it in. The Chieftains will get fresh legs. Well, they weather that storm. Panthers looking to get another storm brewing. Sent back in by McGowan. Shaughnessy on it there. Shaughnessy keeping it behind the net into the corner for Fell. Fell sending it behind the goal line. Always the best play in hockey. Get the puck behind the other team's goal line and get to work. Here's Shaughnessy now for Fell. Fell, backdoor right in front. They score! Nolan Trent on the absolute gorgeous passing play there between Shaughnessy and Fell. A perfect deflection in front of the cooker. That is exactly what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Get the puck behind the goal line, outwork the other team, generate a scoring opportunity, and bury the biscuit. 3-1 is the score. Oh, do not forget the saves by Selstad down at the other end. Just prior to that, a huge goal for the Chieftains. That is how you cycle the puck, ladies and gentlemen. Textbook goal right there. Here's Sufkin now. This is why this Chieftains team, they are tough to contend with. Avery knocking it down now. Avery over the blue line, sliding it across. Trent on the backhand. Rolls to the side of the net. Oh, Trent almost had his second goal in about 30 seconds. Sent out to center now. Trent from Shaughnessy and Fell. That is going to be a goal I'm sure that Coach Olsen's going to enjoy reviewing that play when he does film study. What a beautiful passing play. That is exactly how you cycle the puck. Jacques Lemaire is smiling ear to ear somewhere right now. The old coach of the Minnesota Wild and New Jersey Devils. Jacques Lemaire, excuse me, not Lemire, I apologize. So 10:18 left to go now. The Chieftains extend the lead. On the goal by number 6, Nolan Trent. 10:18 to go. I think I just said that. Told you I got it when I broadcast. I got the memory of Dory. I'm always thinking about never his mind on where he was, what he was doing, as the great Yoda once said. Along the boards now, pinching in there, sending it out to center, knocking it down to himself. That's Machete. Machete hounded there from behind. Nice job by Schaefer to catch him. Here's Naris now giving chase. Naris against Ewald. Ewald got it back out to center. Knocked down back the other way now. Here comes Heller. Nice job to get back on sides by the Chieftains. The Panthers send it out to center. Sending it back in there is Patrizzi. Patrizzi wearing Pat LaFontaine's old number 16. You might say Sigmund Palffy. Sending it out to center. There's Patrizzi now, waiting. Sending it back in. I don't think he was over the red line, so it's going to be icing. Icing is the call there. With 9.5 left to go here. President's free weekend. No pay-per-view all weekend long, and we're raising money for the Papalbo Strong Foundation, the young lad who was unfortunately stricken with cancer shortly after graduation for the Fairfield Mustangs. And we'll be in Fairfield tonight for the big one versus New Canaan at 8 p.m. Looking forward to that. Here's Ullman now. Along the boards for Scalia. Scalia letting the wrist shot go. Boy, he is standing perfectly still. Was facing the blue line when he went to let it go. Boy, that is a hard, heavy wrist shot. Here it is now down in front. Oh, that just missed on the back door. Bacon clearing it out of harm's way. Kept in by Ullman. Scalia can really, he was standing perfectly still facing his own goaltender when he started to wind and let that shot go. He can really let it fly. Some guys that just got that heavy, heavy shot where the puck feels like it weighs a ton. The big fella, Drew Scalia. Reminds me a little bit of Rick Nash with the body type, the size, and the hands and the speed. Big individual. Good player. First time I've ever seen him. He wins the draw as well. Won a couple of them today as well. Scalia behind the net, getting it in front now, walking out, pulling the trigger, he scores! A.J. Machete. The gorgeous play behind the net there by Drew Scalia. On cue. And just like that, the Panthers get it back to a one-goal game. What a play by Scalia behind the net. Fed it right out in front. Machete buries the biscuit there. Oh boy, I want to thank Mr. Scalia for making it look like the broadcaster knows what he's talking about a little bit. That's not easy to do, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. So I owe that young lad a Gatorade. What a beautiful pass from Gretzky's office. And now the Panthers back to a one-goal game. Here's Scalia. Scalia behind the net. Trying to get it out in front. Bouncing puck there dangerously. Emery coming away with it.
A.J. Machete with assist from number 3, 10, Colin Deering.
Deering also getting the assist. At the blue line now, Paolito sending it behind the goal line. Sufkin on it there. Cleared but not out, kept in at the blue line. Over there from Machete, the goal scorer. He's gotten it back to a 1-goal game, steered aside by Beck. On it there for the Panthers, chipping it out to center. Knocked down for a moment there by Heller from McGowan. McGowan winning the puck along the boards over the red line. Sent back out. Here comes Sweeney. Sweeney wisely there, gets over the red line, gets it behind the other team's goal line. That is exactly what you should do. Here's Naris in front for Heller, letting the shot go that hit a body in front. That is exactly why you get over the red line, you get the puck behind the other team's goal line. I know I sound like a broken record, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? It's tried and true. There it goes, behind the goal line. Here's Cirillo now. Chieftains complete a player change out to center. Stepping up nicely there with Schneider. Knocking it down to himself is Schaefer. Schaefer in the corner, 7:20 to go. Over to Sweeney. Sweeney tried to go cross ice, ended up on Schaefer's stick. Schaefer gently up for Wentz. Wentz, there you go. Get it behind the other team's goal line. Schaefer going to work. Seibart in the corner. Schaefer winning the puck for Bacon. Bacon trying to keep it down low. Big hit there. Shaughnessy lays the lumber into him. That shot doesn't get through. Knocked down and sent back out to center. McGowan knocks it down there as the Chieftains completed the player change, getting Paolito on the ice. Under 7 minutes to go now in the 1-goal affair. It's been a good one. Panthers and Chieftains, that went off a stick on the bench there, so that's going to come, I think, deep in the Panthers zone. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman and firstborn, the Lou and Solu, ladies and gentlemen. The turtle in the logo. The green colors. Lukey Bonner. Enjoying his day off with his dad at the old rink. I'm sure he would have preferred to stay asleep, but Dad woke him up and said, we got to get to work. Cirillo. Can't get it out there. Chipped out by Scalia. Scalia down the left wing. First on it there. Getting it out of harm's way was Fell. Knocking it down there is Avery. Avery sliding it over now for Trent. Trent, Avery, and Fell back out there for Coach Olson. There's Avery now. Avery's got Fell. Oh, Fell was all alone for a moment right up the gut. Back to the blue line. McGowan waiting there. He'll send it back in. Doesn't. Gives off a body. Chance now for the Panthers. Through the neutral zone. Nice job by McGowan to recover. Sent in there by Conard behind the net. Rounding the net like Bobby Orr comes McGowan. McGowan lost the handle on it. Machete knocked it aside. Now here comes Naris. Naris, the freshman, stepping to the outside, getting the Jets going. Naris protecting the puck. All alone, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. As the Chieftains were on a player change. Sent out to center. I don't think it's going to go for icing. I thought Schaefer touched it with his paw. And the off-ice official agrees with the broadcaster, but the on-ice official disagrees with the broadcaster. We call that Tuesday. Although I got to tell you, I think these refs have been very good today. You're never going to have a perfect game. That's impossible. I think the refs here today have let the boys play, not gotten in the way, and done a nice job. Heller lost the draw there to Sufkin. Hard around Sweeney, keeping it in, letting the shot go. Didn't miss by much. Sweeney, he can shoot from anywhere, that guy. Wentz off the boards, looking to pull the trigger. I think this has been Jack Wentz's best game I've seen thus far this year. He's been very effective. Coming off the boards and getting a couple of scoring opportunities. He's got a goal as well. Almost a few more. Here's Sweeney. Lost the handle on it. Sweeney does punch it into the zone now. Allman on it there. Allman hounded there by Naris. Up for Brewa. Nice job on the back check there by Heller. But here comes Brewa now. 3-on-2 over the blue line. Stepping to the outside. Drop pass. Nice job there by Heller to lift the stick. Paolito now back the other way. Stepping to the outside. Paolito at the dot. Sliding it in front there. Poke checked out of harm's way by Allman. Good back checking by both of these organizations. Here comes Allman now. Allman over the red line. Allman stepping to the outside against Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy forcing him wide. Poked aside there by Selstad as Paolito came all the way back. Cleared but not out. Naris didn't get the puck out. Now he's at the blue line. Lost the handle on it. Found it. Lost it. Found it. Now got it out to center. Sliding it over to Brewa. Brewa sending it in. 4:20 left to go in the affair. The clock now becoming the enemy of the Panthers, the biggest ally that the Chieftains have. That doesn't get out as it's knocked down at the blue line. Schaefer had a little bit of trouble with it, spinning and finding it and getting it out of harm's way. And Schneider blew out a tire on the back check. That could have been trouble for the Chieftains. Hard around, McGowan in the corner. McGowan lost it to Scalia. Scalia got it in front. Bouncing puck there. Machete hops over his stick. Scalia back on it. Pulling the trigger. Down to block it there was McGowan. Sacrificing the body for the good of the team. And now McGowan back up. Getting his wand in stride. How about that? A nice poke check there by Scalia. Boy, Scalia, really 200-foot hockey player. He is a good. I really like number 3 a lot. Well, it's not to like, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not telling you anything you don't know that you're not seeing. He came all the way back to break up that play. He's as tough in his own zone as he is in the offensive zone. You got to like that. Nothing better than a 200-foot hockey player. 3:38 to go. Face-off pushed ahead there by Fell. Back to the blue line. Schaefer kept it in twice there. Still in the zone now. It comes out to center. On it there is Emery for Fell. Fell over the red line. Knocking it down in on the goaltender. He leaves it there for Cirillo. Cirillo hard around, waiting for it. There's Machete. Machete out to center. Coming over there. That was Patrizzi to send it back in. Along the boards now. Panthers. Nice job there to tie it up in the neutral zone. Temporarily offsides as Conard. I guess he stepped over the blue line a half a second before the puck got there. So 3 minutes, 8 seconds left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying this one at home half as much as we enjoy the privilege of being here with you. I want to thank the Conard Booster Club and the whole Conard team, Coach Olson, and a couple of members of the Booster Club made this happen and worked it out. And Mr. Siegel, Jason Siegel. And we are waiting to find out the playoff format, dates and times, and we will be in as many games as we can. Over the blue line, nice stop there by Selstad on the backhanded stab. Top of the crease, confident as he has been all season long. Graydon Selstad, the backstop of this organization. No matter what, they're tough to beat when 29 starting a game. That's a fact. Sufkin taking the draw now for the Panthers. Chieftains coming away with it. Bacon, nice job by Bacon to win it out to center. Here comes Naris now. Naris at the dot, putting the Jets on to the backhand, rolls off the stick there. Oh, Naris is guy. He goes from 0 to full speed in like a stride. Back the other way now, Sufkin. Sufkin hounded there by Bacon. Bacon's done a real nice job on the back check all day long. Here's McGowan now. McGowan cleared and out to center now by Heller. Losing the handle on it, following up there is Naris. Brady Naris digging and mucking. McGowan coming away with it, over to Bacon. Bacon can't sidestep the check there, sends it in off the glass. Deflected in, so no icing. Picking it up there, Seibart. 2:10 to go. We'll keep an eye on the Panther goaltender. Boy, that clock is just disappearing. Sweeney, poke checked away there. Brewa sending it in on Selstad. Off into the corner. The goaltender still in for the Panthers. There's Scalia coming back on the ice now. The top line out there for the Panthers. Coach Townsend got his big guns rested. That was not by accident. Big hit behind the net now. Bacon. Bacon high off the glass. I think that's going to die. Nice play by Bacon not to ice that puck. And get it all the way down. That's good. Good touch there. Nice pitching wedge play. Here's Conard. A minute and a half to go. The goaltender still in for the Panthers. Sweeney behind the net. Sending it gently around now. Here comes Wentz. Wentz down the right wing over the red line. Dumping it in. Going to get it. Jack Wentz first on it there. Got it right back through the gut. Fell kept it into the blue line. Here's Scalia now. Scalia getting the Jets going, protecting the puck. Scalia, cross-ice pass, Conard. Conard with a minute 13 to go. There goes the Panther goaltender now. 6 skaters out there for the Panthers. In on his Machete. Machete got it behind the net for Scalia. Scalia in the corner. Back to the blue line. Hops over the stick there. Sufkin, 1 minute. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Mr. PA announcer. Here's Deering now. Deering to Cirillo. Back to Deering. 6 skaters out there for the Panthers. 50 seconds to go as they get over the blue line. Trying to navigate, lost the handle on it. Pinching in, keeping it in there with Cirillo. Now it does come out to center. Nice play there by Aiden Emery, and it went back in offsides. 41.5 seconds left to go here in the affair. And keeping an eye on the Panthers bench. I think they're going to call timeout. Yep, there's a timeout call by Coach Townsend. Yeah, you want to get your big guns rested once again. A timeout coming now. Called by the Masuk Panthers. What an affair we have been privy to here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, of President's Day. high noon matinee here from West Hartford. An outstanding game by two really well-coached teams. You could see the effort on the back check by both of these organizations, and the goaltending has been outstanding here today. Either team giving an inch in the neutral zone. It's been a hard-earned game on both ends. But the Chieftains leading it 3-2. No, my. Allow me to give you the Bob Ross of the situation. 3-2 is your score. The Chieftains leading it. 41.5 seconds left to go here. The net has been pulled. Well, the goaltender's been pulled. The net is still right there. 6 skaters for the Panthers. The face-off in the neutral zone just outside the Chieftain zone. To the right, if you're a Panther fan. To the left, if you're a Chieftain fan. 5-on-5, no power play. And at this time, a big face-off in the neutral zone. Sure, the Panthers want to get it and get it in deep and get to work. Chieftains, I'm sure, want to win it and send it all the way down. All right, here we go. Panthers just called their timeout. Scalia taking the face-off. See if he pushes forward with it on the backhand, gets it into the zone. Paolito, hard off the glass now. Scalia going down to get it. And that's a hand pass. Good call by the official. That's going to come all the way down. So the Panthers may have to put the goaltender back in the net. That's a big call there. The hand, it was the right call because Scalia went down, pushed it forward, and a Panther player touched it. So, yep. We see Beck hopping back over. You have to have the goaltender in now. No choice. So a huge whistle there. Hand passes the call. And now the face-off deep in the Panther zone. They've got a long way to go and not a lot of time to do it. 33.7 to go. Face-off won by the Panthers. Trying to get it out. Quickly they do. The goaltender was headed out. Couldn't do so. Wentz over the blue line. Run into there. Wentz happy to keep the puck where it is as the clock ticks away. 20 seconds to go. Panthers away to center now. Condub with 15 seconds. The goaltender headed to the bench. Condub squeezing by. Behind the net. Got it out in front. Side of the net. Selstad closing the wickets. 8 seconds left. Back to the blue line. Cirillo pulling the trigger. Waffle down. Rebound. McGowan got it out of harm's way. Still there. Paolito trying to find it. There's the buzzer. The game comes to a close. The Chieftains hold on for the victory as Selstad made a couple of point-blank saves. Paolito down on one knee. And they mobbed their goaltender, ladies and gentlemen. The Solu top dog of the affair is going to be number 15, Jack Wentz. I thought Jack had his best game that I've seen all season long. There he is, number 15 in your scorecard. Right next to the goaltender there, number 30. Congratulations, Jack. You are the Solu top dog of the affair. I want to tip my hat to the Panthers. Boy, my first time seeing this organization. They are a good team. A very excellent, outstanding contest here today goes to the Chieftains. They protect home ice. And now they are one game over 500, raising their record to 9-8-2, continuing their unbeaten streak 6 games in a row. 5-0-1 in their last 6, ladies and gentlemen. They're starting to heat up at the right time of the season. Well, for my cameraman, producer, director, and firstborn, Lukey Bonner, the Lou and Solu, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. Thank you so much for tuning in. What a fantastic affair we were privy to. Once again, your final from West Hartford. The Chieftains 3, the Panthers 2. We will be back tonight at 8 p.m. as the Fairfield Mustangs play host to the New Canaan Red Rams. That's going to do it from West Hartford. Once again, your final, the Chieftains 3 and the Panthers 2. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you at 8 o'clock. Enjoy the rest of your President's Day holiday.